What the fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we're here to talk some shit about the new makeup releases, have some cocktails in the meantime. How's everybody doing today? Happy motherfucking Monday! If you're new here, we come back every single Monday. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. You're going to want to check out the description box. I got Samantha's channel down there, all the Instagram accounts that I refer to, all the products that we talk about, and likely everything that I'm going to feature on my face will be in a pinned comment or maybe in the description box. So check all that out. We got a lot to talk about today, but first take a sip. I do want to say, because normally in like these types of videos, I do my makeup at the same time, and I like to try to feature like newer products and stuff, but since I feel like everybody has probably heard the news by now, I do want to use the Tiny Marvels palette today, and also the Christian Adept, the Mel Thompson lipstick as well. I just want to basically like pay homage to Mel Thompson because I think she's been such an influence on this platform, especially in the beauty community, and it's just something that I felt was appropriate to do, and she's just somebody I've watched for such a long time, and it's such a devastating loss for the beauty community, so I'm sending all of my condolences, my thoughts, wishes, all that stuff. Like, I handle things a lot differently, so that's where it's like, I don't want people to think I'm, like, insensitive or anything. It's just one of those things I'm like, I feel like this is appropriate, because I've talked about this palette so many times, I've talked about the lipstick so many times, and again, she's somebody I've watched for so long, and I feel like she's touched so many people in this community, and she's made such an impact in this community as well. So I feel like it's appropriate. If anybody feels otherwise, I do apologize, but again, maybe I handle things differently. I don't know, but this is something that I felt like I wanted to do it, you know? So there's that. I'm also going to be featuring other new products as well, like the BK Beauty Hot and Flashy. Okay, I know, it's like, it's a heavy topic, and it's especially friendly reminder that this is live, and everybody deals with emotions differently. I look at it as like celebrating Mel Thompson and what she did for this industry. There's that. I hope everybody's okay with it. I see everybody coming through in the live chat. How's everybody doing out there? I love you guys. You guys are the fucking best. I'm like, hey, you have like a minor like anxiety attack. You're like, you don't want to say the wrong thing, you know? It's just one of those things. It's a really difficult time for a lot of people, and I just want to send all of my love and thoughts out to everybody out there right now, and let this too be a friendly reminder, because I think this is news that kind of struck everybody by surprise, and it's just like a friendly reminder of you never really know what's going on behind the camera. Just be mindful of like how you treat people, especially on the internet, but also in real life, because you just never fucking know, man. It's devastating. And again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family and anybody that's been impacted by this loss, and I hope everybody's doing okay. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. All right, so I hope everybody's cool with it. That's all I got for you. So before we get into all the product announcements and shit like that, I mean, I gotta do it because I do it every single week. Guys, y'all following my ass on Instagram yet? Are you following me on TikTok? I'm just wondering. And let's dive in to the beauty news. We do the beauty news first, then we get into like the sneak peeks, and then we get into what we actually know is coming. So the first thing I wanted to mention is something I actually shared on my Instagram, and I thought people would be interested. Beauty news, Hourglass, these palettes, they just launched. They are now available at Ulta. I did a dedicated video to these. I'm still loving both of them. I actually do prefer the lighter, like the Universe palette, over the Unlocked. That's just the one that I've been reaching for when I do my makeup. So if you wanted like a mini follow-up, there's that for you. But it's just like little beauty news. Like, I think a lot of people were just excited that it was available at Ulta. So let's see. I'm just like checking in what you guys are saying. That's exactly how I was looking at it. Like, I just want to honor her, you know? You guys get it, but it's just one of those things. It's a heavy subject. So let's get into new beauty brands. I've never heard of Rose and Ben. Is anybody familiar? Because a lot of the stuff I try not to like look too much into before I actually talk about it, because I want to basically like react with you guys and then react to your reactions. So Rose and Ben, I'm just like, what What's this? What's happening? So it's coming in October on their website. Rose and Ben Beauty, new beauty brand. Does literally anybody know on this one? Because I literally have no idea. I'm like, ooh, new beauty brand. That's exciting. But I mean, am I going to like lose my mind? Probably not, because I don't know who it is. If it was somebody I was familiar with, I'd probably be a lot more excited. But then again, maybe a shocking banger. You never know. They might come out with some incredible products. I think that I have linked down below the actual like Rose and Ben Beauty website. They're on TikTok. You guys know her. Let's see. She does a lot of makeup looks on Instagram. I'll have to check her out because I'm like, wait, who is this? Where did this come from? It's just like, hello. Let's see. They have great tutorials. Okay, I'm going to have to check out Rose and Ben. So they're launching a beauty brand. No idea what they're coming out with, but this is just like beauty news. So there we go. We've got a new makeup brand coming out. And I think we have a couple more actually as well. So let's talk about, I saw this today. I'm like, all right, I think a lot of people will be interested in this for beauty news. If you've never shopped on Cult Beauty, I think I've shopped on Cult Beauty once before. Charlotte Tilbury, this, if you were waiting on Charlotte Tilbury for the VIB sale, this is better. So Cult Beauty is having 20% off of Charlotte Tilbury, and then you can get an extra 15% off. I saw Beauty Deals BFF post this earlier, and I'm like, I have to share this because I feel like the most you ever usually get for Charlotte Tilbury is probably 20 to 25 tops. So the fact that you're getting basically 35% off, I mean, especially on her new products, like if you've been interested, because I did talk about in a previous video the that new face palette. You could see at like the top of the screen over there. I did a video featuring that, and I was like, okay, it's nice, it's really great quality, but I don't necessarily think I would pay full price for it. But at that price, I would definitely pick it up. So I do have Cult Beauty linked down below. Rachel, I refuse to TikTok. I'm already addicted to my phone. Girl, TikTok is like a whole nother level of addiction. I mean, does anybody else disagree with me? Because I could easily lose hours on TikTok. If I allowed myself, 100% could lose hours. Oh, let's see. I think it would be cool if all of our community creators would have a moment in their... Wait, hold on. I'm reading what Tammy's saying. Would have a moment in their lives or uploads to honor her. Maybe do a look with tiny marvels they're inspired of her. I mean, that's right. I'm like, I understand if people don't, but I'm like, since I'm playing with makeup anyways, and this is a palette that I genuinely love, like, I don't think everybody needs to do it. Like, would it be nice? Obviously. But I don't think it's like a need thing. And I think there are a lot of people that probably are like a lot more affected by it than I am. Like, I was pretty much like a viewer of Mel's. But for those that were actually, like, close with her and stuff, like, I don't blame them whatsoever. If anything, we'll probably see a few people kind of take a time out just to grieve and kind of feel their emotions and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, it would obviously be nice because I think she was such, like, a impactful person when it came to the YouTube space especially. But let's talk about now Divina Cosmetics. Oh my god, I just clicked on like the totally wrong thing. I just clicked like out of my program. So Divina Cosmetics, if you guys have jumped on their website recently, you'll probably notice some things look a little bit different, like there's no products. So in case you were wondering, I wanted to update you guys because they basically closed their shop until the Black Friday sale. So it says, we will be taking all the products out of stock at midnight, September 23rd. We have already started to pour inventory in for Black Friday and will be closed as of 9/23 to focus solely on our product restock in preparation for Black Friday. So I feel like Black Friday is the time that people like go literally nuts over Divina Cosmetics. So if you were planning on shopping Divina, I mean, Black Friday, they usually have a crazy discount. Like everything is heavily discounted, and then they're also launching new products. So it says we will have several new product releases that will be launching during our Black Friday sale event, which will be showcasing leading up to Black Friday. I think they've done like a sneak peek of like one shade, but I'll probably talk about them in future videos. There will be a brand new collection, which will be on sale 50% off. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of their biggest sales. Like, they're launching a collection and discounting it half off. So just imagine what they're going to do for the rest of their stuff. I need to, like, start doing my makeup. So, let's see. If you are new to Divina, the sale is our largest turnout of the year. We highly suggest you add your items to your wish list if you want to stock up during the sale. So, that's one thing I typically do when I'm preparing for any of their restocks, because a lot of the times their stuff sells out so quick because the quality of their stuff is incredible. And you're getting an incredible price, so it's like, why not? And I'm really excited that they actually have, like, a whole new collection launching. Oh, I'm so ready for it, because I feel like it's been a minute, you know, since they've actually launched something, right? I feel like it's been probably at least a month, I think, right? Maybe even longer than that. I don't know. It's been a minute. I get excited every single time, though, that they launch something, because I think that their products are incredible, especially their multi-chromes. The shade Moonlit. So good. So I'm here for it for this one. So Black Friday. I mean, set your alarms. Why is Shannon coming down here right now? He usually doesn't bother me when I'm doing my nighttime videos. All right, so that's it for all of my basically, like, makeup news, and then we'll get into the sneak peeks. And I'm just like, this brand, every single time, I'm just like, who literally asked for this? Like, did anybody ask for this? Revolution and The Simpsons. What? I don't understand. I get it that this brand is just like Colourpop 2.0 and just launching shit left and right. But damn, like, did literally anybody ask for this? Because I know I didn't. Like, don't get me wrong. I get excited about shit that I know for a damn well nobody else gets excited about, like my Beauty and the Beast collections. Right? But I don't know. I don't ever get excited for this brand. I feel like I stay talking shit about their launches. So this one's no different than all of the rest. I don't know if I'm going to be ready for this live chat later on. He probably did, Venice, because he went right back upstairs. Let's see, I wonder if Divina will add more to the Aurora flares. I would imagine so. Like, it would be a damn shame / missed opportunity if they didn't. But, I mean, time will tell. We'll just have to see. We will have to see for that one, because I hope they do as well, because those are hot fire. Bomb. I don't really like that brush for what I just did on there, but I'm trying out the new BK Beauty times Angie Hot and Flashy collection today. What shade do I want to use next? Like, okay, does anybody care about this? Because I know I don't. I may be the only one that don't give a shit, but I feel like that's not going to be the case, so you guys let me know. Or some people are probably like, oh my god, finally, a Simpsons Makeup Revolution collab. Like, Makeup Revolution needs to sit the fuck down. I don't know. It's just one of those brands I'm never excited about. I'm just like, can you go away? Is that mean? I hope it's not. But it's just, I don't like anything that they do. Sorry. Sorry if you like them. And then another makeup brand. I feel like we talked about this a while ago. Toni Braxton came out with a new brand. It's called Nude Sugar, and it's available at Ulta, which I was so excited about that because y'all know how much I love to shop at Ulta. But what do we have? That's where I'm like, I need to look at this. What do we got? So we have the Refined Sugar Hair Mist for $18. Refined Sugar Body Mist for $28, right? $28. Refined Sugar Body Lotion for $24. Sugar Plum Elixir Restore and Renew Body Serum for $35. So I'm thinking this is going to be very heavy on the skincare. The Cream Deep Hydrating, I'm assuming that's lotion, right? I'm not really sure. I need to pay attention while I'm blending this right now before I blend it into my eyebrow. Luminous Splendor for $45 with glycolic acid, improves the skin's texture and addresses... Oh, addresses? What word is that? Improves skin's texture and addresses discoloration. Refined Sugar Bath and Shower Gel for $18. Their signature scent of Peruvian Lime? Maybe? Orange Blossom, Creamy Vanilla, Tonka Milk. I just thought of a Tonka truck. Honey-Eyed Musk and Golden Amber. That sounds like it smells incredible. I don't know why I thought that red bottle was like a... I thought it was a nail polish. See, this is why you should read what stuff is, Brittany. So, I mean, it looks super cute. It kind of gives me the vibes of, like, Jackie Aina's brand a little bit, except skincare and not candles. I'm kind of here for this, though. Like, are you guys curious? This is one I'm curious about. Whether or not I'll actually purchase it is a different story. Maybe if I went in store and smelled it. I think I would start with something like the, probably like the least expensive, just to see if I like the scent of it. But I'm not mad at this. Like, it's cute, right? I don't know. I'll probably pass on it for now, but maybe in the future I'll pick it up. Who knows? We shall see. Let's move on. I feel like I'm going through these pretty quickly, but it's fine, because I feel like we're going to have a long chat at the end. So, Anastasia Beverly Hills launched... What the hell was the name of this? I just looked it up. The Primrose palette, I think this is called. So you've got eyeshadows, face powders, all in one. What do you guys think of this? Because this is one I'm just like, you know what? If this launched at a different time, I would have probably gotten this. Because this looks like a palette that would be right up my alley. But since I'm so palette heavy right now, and I know damn well... there's going to be about 8,000 other palettes, like a couple more that we're going to talk about later. I feel like this is just one I'm like, all right, this one's okay to skip over. It looks beautiful. I really like the color story of it. I don't know why. Like, I used to, like, lose my shit over Anastasia palettes, and now I really don't. I think it's because they had that short period of time where they were incredibly inconsistent. And I feel like that just kind of, like, left... I don't know if it's like a bad taste in my mouth or not. It's just, it's not a brand that I really get that excited about anymore. I think this is already available on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. I don't see it on Ulta or Sephora quite yet, but I could foresee this coming there. Is it just me though? I don't know why. I would think that I would love it, but it just is some reason, like for some reason it's always a turnoff for me. Like I never like when there's face products in an eyeshadow palette. And you would think, I just stabbed myself, you would think, or at least I would think that I would like it, because it's like, oh, you have like your face products and your eyeshadows in one. You know? Oh, Trendmood just released photos of the full Makeup Revolution Simpsons collection. The eyeshadow looks like sidewalk chalk. April, the fucking shade. I'm not even going to waste any of our time going to look at it. Maybe we'll talk about it in next week's, but probably not, because, again, who asked for that? So let me know your guys' feedback. Like, do you guys like when there are face products in an eyeshadow palette? Rose, I do agree. She said, I feel like the Norvina palettes ruined the brand. I think it just kind of was like, wait, what's happening? You know, it almost tainted the brand. Is that, like, the right way to explain it? I don't know. I feel the same way, though. You can get these colors in so many other palettes and nothing exciting. Totally agree. I feel like you guys know I love basic palettes, though. That's why I'm like, oh, I would totally get that. But I know that I don't need it. So I'm going to pass on that one for now. And then I saw this palette, and I'm like, okay, Lady Gaga. Okay. So let's talk about the Haus Labs. This is the Love for Sale eyeshadow palette. It launches tomorrow on Amazon and also Haus Labs. Let me read the description of this one for you guys. A new and super limited edition shadow palette featuring 18 high-performance, soul-stirring shades in a range of 9 velvety mattes, 4 lustrous shimmers, 4 multi-dimensional metallics, and 1 overall sparkle topper. Inviting you to get back to glam with their most innovative formulas yet, $48. Let me tell you what. If this had better packaging, I would have bought this in like a heartbeat, because this is just a color story that I fucking love. But I know you guys were all waiting for that one. I could not hate that packaging more. Like, the packaging on this is literally tragic. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Like, color story, 10 out of 10. Love it. But the packaging, though, like, could have been done, in my opinion, so much better. Just fell a little flat. Fell a little flat for me. I'm curious. I'm curious what you guys think, because it's like, I really like the color story. Like, especially that green is just like my eyes immediately go there. But I'm probably going to pass on this one. I'm like sitting here debating what shade that I want to put all over my lids. I'm like swatching them on my hand right now with the brush. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you tried House Labs before? The Gaga palette is way better than the first. I totally agree with that. This one is definitely better, but it's like they're straight fucking up. This is another brand. They're fucking up because it's like if they created products that basically represented Lady Gaga's aesthetic, it would be literally everything. When you look at this palette packaging, I don't know, I think that's what it is. I just expect so much out of Lady Gaga as a brand that I'm just like, wait, what is this cackaballs that we're being shown right now? Like, could be done so much better, especially since you have Lady Gaga as literally the face of the fucking brand. I don't know. It's disappointing because I feel like this brand could have so much potential. But I do really like the color story. I hate when they put real people faces on packaging. I'd rather see artwork. I actually feel kind of the same way. It depends, though. Like, sometimes it is a vibe. But again, it's like, okay, so you're putting literally Lady Gaga on this palette, and it's boring AF. She is not boring AF. She is, if anything, completely opposite of that. This packaging is hot trash. Don't like it. I'm sorry. But I don't. Like, such a missed opportunity, man. They're dropping the ball pretty hard. Like, again, they just have so much potential, and I feel like it's just getting ruined. And then we have Armani Beauty over there. Like, this is a brand I usually don't get super stoked about, but they're killing it with this packaging, because I think this is holiday. I think this is, let's see, the Armani Designer Mesh Cushion Blue Pearl Edition. So they already have this packaging on, I think it's on Harrods, but it's red. This blue, though, this blue is so beautiful. I can't even deal. But I don't know if I'll actually end up getting this, but I'm like, if this came to like Sephora or something, because I would be willing to purchase from Harrods, but I need to buy like a lot of shit to justify. It's like $30 shipping, I think it is. And you know what? Us in the US, if you're not from here, we're hella spoiled when it comes to like free shipping and stuff, because I've talked to people that live in other countries and they're just like, oh yeah, like $30 is like normal shipping. And for some reason, I just can't wrap my mind around that at all. Venice, I feel the exact same way. Armani killed this packaging, but still no. That's how I'm feeling. I'm like, I really want to try more of their products, but it's like everything I've gotten, it's just like, it's okay. Like, I'm not losing my shit over it. I feel like that's how I always feel about their products. But this packaging, beautiful. Love it. And then, I've never tried this brand before, and this one kind of caught me by surprise. The Makeup Pharmacy. They're releasing a new Beauty Rituals eyeshadow palette. Will be available October 15th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Palette contains 12 shades with 7 mattes, 5 shimmers for $30. Like, that color story looks really cute, right? I love this vibe. It gives me, like, spooky vibes. And for this time of the year, I high-key live for it. But has anybody tried this brand before? Like, whenever I feature, like, lesser-known brands, because I feel like I haven't heard many people talk about this brand, I'm like, wait, has anybody tried? Because if people have tried it and it's amazing, if it's a color story that speaks to me, I would be likely to pick it up. But I will say, after some of these other palettes that we're seeing that we're going to talk about shortly, this one's probably going to get put on the back burner for me. Because I'm like, this looks like a color story that I would love. But so do these other ones. So I think I'm probably going to pass on this one. But it's still cute, right? And $30, like, that's not a bad price. I'm here for it. I'm not mad at it. And then, Lancome. Lancome Holiday. Their glimmering Glimmering Star Highlighter for 2021. Lancome always does the absolute most when it comes to their highlighters for holiday, especially. Like, wasn't it holiday a couple years ago where they did that rose? Right? Wasn't that Lancome? I don't know. I feel like holiday, they always do something that, like, it just does the most, and then the packaging drops the ball, and I feel like that's exactly what happened there. But it's like, it's not horrible. It's the embossing for me, but Mariah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm like, Mariah, correct me if I'm incorrect. We're going to talk about Glam Light shortly. Because, damn. This is cute, though, right? It's not bad. Let me see if Tavia posted any other swatches, because I know she sometimes does that as well. Look at her with her fancy little flat lay she's got going on here. Like, that embossing is everything. Beautiful. Oh, there's your swatches. Yes, Tavia, come through. So it looks like it's more gold toned. I mean, will I get this? Probably not. But she says, seeing it in person, it's so much nicer, I can assure you. And yes, although the shade is a bit warm, it's quite unique in my collection. A mixture of a deep golden peach, which gives a luminous sheen on the skin and not a glittery glow. It's definitely true to its name, glimmering gold, as it provides a subtle glimmer that will bring luminosity to the skin and give you a beautiful but quite natural glow without being too overpowering, and nothing if those shimmery intensity. It's just a sheen of light that can be intensified with a second or third layer. So this will probably look better over texture. Oh, look at. She gonna give it to us in some sunlight. That's kind of cute. I don't know. Oh, I could totally see that. The Barbie packaging. Totally. Mm-hmm. With all the money Lancome makes from subsidiaries, you'd think they could spend a little more on creative direction. The shades. See, I live for the... my favorite thing about these videos is the live chat, because you guys just come through every single fucking time. Okay, now we have Besame. Guys, really quick, because I have not seen anybody post about this. If you look in the comment section, or not the comment section, the description box, there's 2 links for the Besame. The Cinderella and the Jasmine are currently available to purchase on Shop Disney. If you were interested in those and you wanted to grab them, they were still there before I started the video. So Besame is launching the new one. And this is the Rapunzel from the Ultimate Princess Collection. So it was $125. These usually sell out super quick. No, I still have not gotten my hands on the Belle one. And yes, I did sell my Mulan one. And I didn't sell it for double the fucking price because I'm not a piece of shit. So, Rapunzel. I feel like Besame started off really strong with these. And it's slowly just going... meh, as far as, like, creativity-wise. Like, I feel like this does give me, like, Rapunzel vibes. But could have been way better. Like, I don't know. I guess just the overall aesthetic of these, I have such high expectations because of the previous ones they done. Like, if I was a big fan of Rapunzel, which I still love Rapunzel, but it's not like Beauty and the Beast, okay? But I'd be like, wait, this is all that I get? But I'd still probably buy it anyways because I'd be obsessed. But I just feel like this is my least favorite. I think, if anything, my favorite one, even besides the Belle, was the Jasmine. I feel like that one just was beautiful. So this one, I'm just like, kind of falling flat for me. I have no doubt in my mind, though, that the packaging is, like, super, like, luxurious and everything. It's just, like, the imagery is where I'm just like, could have been better. So... But this generation love Rapunzel. I know. That's where I'm like, okay, maybe if I was like a Rapunzel fan, I'd be like, I'd feel different. Like, if you love Rapunzel, are you happy with this? That's what I'm asking. Oh, let's see. What does the sun got to do with Rapunzel? She never saw it and she was locked in the tower. Everybody starts roasting Besame. I mean, are you guys noticing how much Disney's collabing currently? Like, yes, we've seen Disney collab a shit ton, but it's like, especially right now, like, who's honestly not collaborating with Disney at this present moment? So many, like, even fucking Blender Bottle is collaborating with Disney. It's kind of overwhelming how much Disney shit is currently out right now. So this one, easy pass for me. Again, if anybody comes across the Belle one that's not 2 times the price as what it costed on the website, let me know, because I still want it. But I refuse to pay double the price for something. I don't care how much I love it. I refuse. Alright, so I'm using this is from the BK Beauty and Angie Hot and Flashy collection. I think a lot of people were interested in my thoughts on this brush specifically. This is supposed to be a mini version of the BK 101, which is literally, where is it? My favorite foundation brush, like, of all time. It's a little, like, okay, so for me, I could still use the 101 for my concealer. Like, it's obviously just a little large for the area. So this one's taking quite a bit longer than I typically do, but look at the pigmentation. Like, I feel like I'm getting way more pigmentation with using this brush than I do with the 101. And it fits, like, perfectly in there. I do hope that they do individual sales of these brushes, though, because, like, I did not need a whole ass collection of brushes. I would have just bought this brush and probably the blush brush. I'm just kind of over synthetic brushes for my eyes. I just prefer natural hair. But it's like, see, it's actually working really nicely. I think for spot concealing too, this is going to be a really great brush for that. And then we're going to talk about that collection in probably just a few minutes. I know it's in here somewhere because I had to talk about it. So before we get there, we'll talk about the BH Cosmetics times Doja Cat. I hate this so much. I'm like, okay, I get it. Doja Cat is super relevant right now, especially on TikTok. Like, her songs stay trending. Like, I feel like my whole entire For You page is fucking Doja Cat. So, I get it. I totally get why they're collaborating. But, like, the brushes especially, like, do you see the brushes? I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, the packaging is really cute on the stuff. Let's go through what they have. Inspired by the divine energy of nature and all its prismatic elements. It's a mystical, psychedelic influences to bloom into a modern self-portrait of strength and transformation. Okay, the Mega Palette, you get 36 shades for $36. I will say, BH Cosmetics typically does really great eyeshadows for a really good price. So it's like, if this color story speaks to you, cool. The mini eyeshadow quads for $14. The Flora Powder Blush Trio for $16. Like, the blush trios, they don't piss me off as much. The Loose Powder Highlight, that's just not a product that I like because it gets all over my face. They're $14. Then you have the Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara for $16. The Calligraphy Eyeliner is $11. The Metamorphosis, the 10-piece brush set with bag, is $36. Hand Mirror for $18. Lip Balm for $9. Plumping Lip Gloss for $12. PR Box for $220. Like, is anybody buying a PR box of this stuff? Just wondering. I don't know. I'm just like, nah. This is an easy pass for me, but tell me that those don't look like anal beads. I fucking said it. No. Just no. Like, even if you're into that for makeup brushes, just no. 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 They were a choice, and it was a bad one. Quote of the day. It was a choice, and it was a fucking bad one. Yeah, this is an easy pass for me. How many times can I say that? We're done. Are you interested? Now I know everybody's not going to be able to unsee that shit. Let's see. Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. If I did not just get this product that I'm applying right now, I would have bought this because I think this aesthetic is so, like, I love this picture for some strange reason. I'm just like, the swirls, the packaging, love it. It kind of reminds me of the Lancome, like the, I'm looking right at them. Hold on, let me grab it. The Juicy Shakers, these things, it's like packaging-wise, it reminds me of those. So these are from Sheglam, or Sheglam Official, I don't really know. We'll give you that post-sun glow and coveted hold on, I gotta switch my screen so I can actually read it. The formula is moisturizing, waterproof, long-wearing, smudge-proof, and blendable with a matte finish. Apply all over the face for a full-on tan of your cheeks, nose, for sculpting. These are only $5? What? Only $5? How much product's in here, I wonder? That might be worth a shot for $5. Ooh. I think I would get the shade Golden Sun or Warm Honey. Ozzy, you better get yourself upstairs. That's an occasion. My dog never comes down here while I'm doing a video. What the hell? Hey, Ozzy. I can't pick you up, though. You could probably hear his nails clacking all over the floor. I'm, like, shook that these are $5. Oh, wait. Isn't this the Shop Miss A brand? Isn't that what this brand is? Because that's probably why it's $5. Okay, maybe I'm not as excited, but okay. Good job on that one picture, though, because that got me. I'm not going to hate. I want to dip a marshmallow into it like chocolate sauce. Maybe that's why I love that picture so much. Who doesn't love a good s'more moment? Let's see. 5. Are these mini? That's where it's got to be. Yeah. Oh, it's Shein. Okay, so that's why it's $5. Totally makes sense. Would you guys want to see, like, a Shein video? It's never really appealed to me, but I see, like, a lot of other creators do it just because I know I'm going to, like, shit all over their products because I'm going to be like, this packaging sucks. But I'm like, if you guys would want to see it, let me know. But, yeah, I was not expecting no $5. Like, tell me that don't look more, like, high-end than $5. Now I'm kind of curious. We'll see. Nah, this is Shein. Okay, my apologies. I stand corrected. And then Colourpop, doing the same fuck thing over and over again. I feel like this looks exactly like the palette that we talked about in last week's, right? If not the same, pretty close, similar vibes. The Orchid collection. A 9 matte and shimmery shades. Lippy sticks, color sticks, pressed powder blushes. Colourpop needs to give me something to be excited about already. Because, I mean, their Disney collabs get me. But that's about it. And I've said this before. I'm like, I feel like if they were more consistent, I would buy their products more consistently. But it's like, when they're doing collabs, they knock it out of the park. And then when they're doing shit on their own, it looks like this. It's just like, no. No. But in other news from Colourpop, because I feel like that's all I've got to say about that one. Remember we were talking about this last week? I was like, oh, how are they going to do, like, Hocus Pocus and not do it better than this one? They're bringing this palette back. So it's already available. It says 9/23 at 10 a.m. I think it's still available on the Colourpop website as well, which I'm kind of surprised about, because didn't this one sell out before? Right? Did anybody get this, like... If you guys got this, I would consider doing, like, a video on it now, since I still have not used this palette. It's not... Josephine, I swear, if that little fucker comes out because you just commented that, I'm coming for you. Colourpop the fly if you're new. There's always flies. Maybe it's up in my fly paper because I got a couple caught up there right now. Fucking Colourpop. Josephine, I swear. I swear. Okay. I probably look crazy right now because of the way my makeup is. Alright, so Guerlain. Guerlain Holiday 2021. Looks like the meteorites, like the highlighting pearls, lipstick, probably like a cream shadow moment. I don't think there's much information on this post on what the actual products are. But bronzer, I feel like Guerlain is most well known for these like meteorites things and the bronzers. Am I correct on that one? Because I feel like that's what I always see people use, especially the bronzers. I don't think there's prices or anything. These look so extra, though. Like, these look like they could be a weapon and also a bullet for something you could easily think is something different, if you're following me. Like, if you saw somebody pull that out of their purse, like, what would you think it was? Just saying. Looks like cream eyeshadows. Those would be an easy pass for me. I think this looks like probably like something for your brows because it's got like little spikes on the end. Looks almost like a brush comb or something like that. I'm not mad at this. Guerlain is just a brand I've never like lost my mind over. What do you guys think? Like, if anything, I'm most curious about the bronzer because I've never tried their bronzers before, and then this here. And I think like especially since it has those like golden pearl moments there, it'll probably be super, super pretty. I just put that brush away, and I need it again. Oh, let's see. I don't like the ball bronzers. So is this a bronzer or is it a highlighter? Because I always thought that people said that these were highlighters. So you guys will have to let me know. I like the Guerlain foundation. I think that's the foundation I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and it just kind of gets overlooked at every single sale. So yeah, because that's the one with, like, the sideways bottle, right? I've heard really good reviews about that one. I think of bacon when I see Guerlain lipstick. What's with people and bacon and fucking packaging lately? No to the balls. Well, shit. Okay. You guys just saved me some money. I love that for me. Because if they were amazing, I would have entertained it. I think the last ones, they were like a blush sort of a moment. Those were really beautiful. And then we have Angie and BK Beauty, the Hot and Flashy collection, which are the brushes, some of the brushes that you're seeing me use today. So far I've used, I think, 4 of them. I used the A505. I put this for my, basically the all over metallic. I used the A504 for my crease. I used the A502 to blend out my crease, and then the Mini 101 is the A506. This is the one I hope that they do sell this individually because I think a lot of people would really like that one, especially for spot concealing or if you like to be more precise with your basically like concealer application like you saw me do today. Like, really nice, very reminiscent to the shape of the 101, which is what I think everybody's the most excited about. I ordered these on pre-order, and I got them super quick. Like, I got them in, like, a day and a half, so I'm not sure if BK just, like, shipped mine out, because obviously they're familiar with who I am, but I was like, oh, I thought it was a pre-order. So, let me know if you ordered these, and if you've gotten them yet. I do have a link down below. You could use code Angie10, that's her discount code, to get a discount on the bundle. So, I think it retails for... what is it, $125. It says orders were supposed to ship. Oh, so maybe mine did ship on the right date. No, because I feel like I got them like the 20... I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm standing corrected. Maybe they shipped them out. I don't fucking know. I just feel like I got them really quick for being a pre-order. So these are what all the brushes look like. You're seeing me use them today. If you're unfamiliar with Angie from Hot and Flashy, she is somebody that I love for... like makeup tips for mature skin because she is, I think, over 50. So I get a lot of my like products that look great on textured skin. I get a lot of feedback from her when I'm watching like makeup reviews or if she's just talking about makeup. She did one really great video, like how to look better on Zoom calls, like at the beginning of COVID. It was so funny. But here's that. It's available now. So far, so good. They are all synthetic. But I do wish that they would sell them individually just because I don't feel like I needed some of these brushes already in my collection. So there's that. But so far, so good. Exactly what I expected. And she did mention in her video, because she did post like a, basically like a launch video, the handles on these are longer than most other brushes. Let me do a comparison to that 101 really quick, just so you could kind of see. So she wanted them to sit up higher than basically the rest of your brushes in your collection. But it's not much longer, but they are longer. I thought that these were going to be a little bit lighter, like more like silver, but they're like a darker gray. Still beautiful. I'll be trying these, so there you go. Tammy! I stand corrected. Experience skin. You fucking know what I mean. Alright, what foundation do I want to use today? So Congratulations again to Angie on her collab. That's so exciting. Wow, I don't know what the hell I was just saying. Let me use, you know what? Let's use the Chantecaille, because I haven't used this in a minute. Okay, so are you guys waiting, if you haven't purchased them yet, are you waiting on individual brushes or not? Like, let me know your thoughts. But I was really excited, so I just bought them immediately. So, another palette. We talked briefly about this last week. This is Adept Cosmetics, the new Amunet New palette. $56. But I didn't realize this until, like, earlier this week. They're actually doing 2 palettes. So they're going to do a lighter version and a deeper version, and I love that. I love that. Like, I feel like Sydney Grace was the first brand to ever do that, so they're basically doing, like, the same sort of a thing. So one is going to be more ideal for lighter complexions, one is going to be more ideal for deeper complexions. Me, personally, whenever they do, like, the light and deep versions, I usually buy the deep versions just because it's what I like better. But with this one, I actually do prefer the lighter. So I think I'm going to pick up the light version of this one. But these palettes look so beautiful. Like, that red packaging is so beautiful. I don't really think it goes with the color story, but I try not to judge too much on, like, swatches that I see on the internet, because I feel like this is going to look even prettier in real life. But it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's a very specific color story. Like, I mean, for Adept, this is definitely more neutral than what they've done before. But I feel like a red just needs, like, just the right color story for it to look, like, totally cohesive, if that makes sense. But I still fucking love it. So I'm going to scroll through these just so you can see swatches and stuff, because they look gorgeous. I love this palette. I think this is probably going to be, like, my favorite palette that they've done. Just because I'm like, it's the most neutral and it's the most quote-unquote wearable. Looks so nice. I can't wait. That one, definitely snagging because it looks gorgina. $56 too for the quality that you get for Adept Cosmetics. Worth every penny, in my opinion. Let's see. It's only one color that's different. I feel like there was a couple colors that look different. And that's where I'm like, the pictures kind of fuck me up on the internet, because sometimes they don't even look different. I don't know. But that's where I'm like, I've seen pictures where I'm like, wait, is that the lighter version or the deeper version? I don't know. I'll have to compare them side by side. But, like, I saw a post that said it was the lighter version. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one that I want. So I'll have to double check on that if it is just one shade that's different. On here it doesn't say, though. But I know, like, with Sydney Grace, they usually do, like, all of the mattes are typically different, but all the shimmers are the same. So I'm not sure if they're doing, like, the same concept. But this is gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait to order it. And then we have Mr. Wayne Goss. I think this might be my favorite color story that he's done so far, just because I love this shit. So this is the new, what is it? The new Tourmaline Luxury Eyeshadow Palette. So I'm going to call this a Tourmaline collection. That's just what it's going to be. So it looks like he's launching more of his eyeliners and the palette. He usually does, like, bundles as well if you wanted to get both the, like, the palette and the eyeliners all together. Which is how I typically buy them, because I love his eyeliners. They're super pigmented. They last a really long time on me. And this color story is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. The shade Seth is the only shade that's different. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so maybe I'll have to compare them better side by side. And that's, I guess, the main problem with seeing so many different pictures on the internet. Is it looks so different. It's almost like there can be almost, like, too much content on the same shit, because the lighting can sometimes fuck everything up. So, what do you guys think? Are you here for this palette? I mean, I have all of his palettes at this point, so obviously I'm just going to keep on buying it. But I don't feel like, I feel like 3 of the 6 shades I probably have something really close in his other palettes without like pulling them out and looking at them side by side. So maybe when I do this video, I'll compare what his other palettes look like to this one, if you guys would be interested in that. But I love this. It looks so pretty. It's so fall vibey, and I love it, and I want it. Yup. Definitely have that one on my list because it looks beautiful. And again, I love his fucking eyeliners. They're so good. And then this color story caught my eye. I'm like, wait, who is this? Adept Cosmetics. 5 pans of pressed matte pigments and stunning sunflower shades. So I think this is called like the sunflower palette. Tell me that this does not give you melt vibes. Right? That's immediately what I thought of. Like, what was it? Gemini, maybe? Like a more, basically like, what's the word I'm looking for? Curated? There you go, Brittany. Good job. A more curated palette of the Gemini. Why do you guys watch my videos? So, what do you guys think? It's $22. It's available now. I'm not mad at this. Like, okay, I could easily look at this and be like, it kind of reminds me of Colourpop. I could definitely say that. But I'm not mad at it because it's not Colourpop. Oh, let's see. But Britt, do you have the Colourpop Ray of Sunshine or whatever the fuck the palette? I don't have much Colourpop, honestly. Like, pretty much the only thing Colourpop that I own is Disney. And like a couple here and there. Or like Colourpop and Raw Beauty Kristi. Let's see. I thought of an 0 for 5 pan. Really? I don't know. I think it's like the grungy undertones that made me like, ooh. So whenever I like put Indi or like brands that I haven't really heard of, like they really have to catch my attention as far as like different color stories or me just really loving something about it. So this one I was just like, oh, I love that color story. Right? It's just so pretty. Just more yellow. I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling I'll end up passing on this, but I'm like, she's still cute though. Like I could appreciate that. Yup, I can appreciate it. It's cute. So there's that one. Adept Cosmetics. Let us know if you guys have tried that brand before, because I've never even heard of them. So there we go. Then we have Glossier. Glossier's launching these not quads. They're like little trios. I'm like, I'm not mad at it, but I also don't love it either. So what are these even called? The Monochromatic Palettes by Glossier. A refillable compact. You get 10 different shades. Each palette includes 3 different finishes. A matte, metallic, and satin. That I do like. With reusable and 100% recyclable tins and removable mirrors. So the packaging is probably not the best quality. Like, I have a feeling that people probably won't love the packaging. But, I mean, at the same time, I am really liking the new Hourglass packaging that is tin. So these are $22 and the refills are $18. I'm not mad at this, but I'm like, I know for a fact that I just won't use these. I feel like there's something so satisfying for me with a quad. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like, I really like having basically like 2 mattes, a metallic, and maybe like a satin or something like that. That's just like a me personal thing. So I'm really specific on when I actually invest in like quads or trios or something. Like, it really has to be like an all-around palette. And I feel like with quads, it's like I get that whole completed eye look. Whereas with a trio, I feel like I'm still going to be missing something. So I think these are going to be an easy pass for me. But, I mean, I've had decent luck with Glossier. I think this is more of a brand that's just like a your skin but better. Very, like, minimal. I don't know. Like, I feel like Glossier does fit my makeup aesthetic. Just because, I mean, you're seeing me apply a lot of makeup. But I don't think it looks like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I just saw Sarah said I hate the layout. I'm not the biggest fan of the layout myself. So you're not alone there. But I don't foresee these coming home to mama in the future. But let me know what you guys think. Like, are you interested? Is there a color story that speaks to you? I just think that there's too much out there already that is like the exact same thing. And it's like, I kind of feel like $22 for 3 eyeshadows. I mean, I can't bitch about nothing because I pay way more for a quad. Like the Charlotte Tilbury quads or literally any other luxury quad, Tom Ford quads. I'm literally paying way more for other shit. So I cannot critique that aspect of it. But I'm like, I'm just kind of surprised. But there's that. How we looking so far? How do we like the skin? Is she gorgeous? She looking good so far. And then I'm so fucking excited. Like, literally the most excited I am about any launch right now is the new Vive. I hope Kendall's here. Kendall understands the hype. And I feel like, you know what? After I posted this, I'm like, maybe my followers are just as excited as I am. Because I don't get, like, a ton of, like, likes and stuff on Instagram. But this one actually did pretty well for especially, like, new makeup release type posts that I've started doing. So I'm like, all right, Vive, they're launching the new Muse palette and a new lipstick. I don't even like red lipsticks, and I'm still gonna buy this shit because it's so beautiful. I just love it, and I want it. So I'm gonna buy it. And then just the palette. But I'm just like, I know for a fact I could easily just be like, nah, you don't need a red lipstick. But let me tell you what, that lipstick formula is fucking fire. It's beautiful. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy where it like slip and slides all over. It's just a really solid formula. I love it. I have two or three shades already. That's a collection I would like to own them all because I love the range that she has. I would love to see more like pinky nudes because I feel like hers are basically like beige-ish nudes, if that makes sense. Like true nudes, I guess is what you should say. But I do prefer like a pinky nude. I'm using the Wayne Goss blush duo. This blush isn't giving it to me like I like my blushes too. I'm just trying to work my brush in a little bit more. And I'm using that BK with Angie Hot and Flashy. This one's a little bit big for me. I don't know if I would purchase this one individually. Like, it's nice. I like that it's got the angle. But I've been reaching for, like, my Rephr number 5 and also the Hermes. Can't touch that one. And then there's one other brush that I've been using a lot. Oh, this one from the Lotus collection, the Sonia G, the Detail. I've been using this a lot for blush lately. So this one, I'm like, it's definitely a lot bigger. But what do you guys think? What do we think of Vive? Are you guys excited? Are you as excited as I am? Because I'm like, this is... If I missed every other launch, I'd be okay with it. Because this is the one that I'm just like, yes, bitch. Fuck me up. I can't wait. I'm ready for it. Put it all over my eyeballs. Let's see. Check out the Ammo Cosmetics website real quick if you can. They have some cool looking stuff. Tracy, I'll have to do that after. I'll get way too like lost if I deter any more than I already have. I'll have to check out their website though. But look at the blush. It's very subtle. I typically like a more blushy cheek, but this is the first time I've used the Wayne Goss one. So, Vive, I'm real excited. Just look at Jamie wearing it right there, and it's fucking gorgina. Like, she's everything. Gorgeous. And then we talked briefly about these, I think it was last week. Glowish by Huda Beauty, launching new blushes, and I think pressed powders. Wait, I need to give this highlight a moment, because I swatched this in yesterday's video, and I was so excited to use it. This is again from the Wayne Goss. Because the blush was... Damn. The blush was a little bit more, like, chalky feeling in my opinion. But this felt so smooth. Oh, shit. Alright, let's try a different brush on the other side. Because this one, sometimes it gets away from me. I want to use my my Scott Barnes. The Scott Barnes Travel Highlighter. Ooh, Scott Barnes pissed everybody off yesterday. But back to the Glowish by Huda Beauty. I think these look so pretty. Like, what I'm excited about are definitely these blushes, because I saw that they were doing, I think, pressed powders as well. So the Glowish Luminous Pressed Powder for $33 is a smoothing, breathable, luminous pressed powder infused with antioxidants and skin-loving ingredients like rose oil, vitamin E, red bell pepper extract. Radiant formula adds a lightweight, natural-looking, silky glow to the skin, blurring pores without settling into fine lines. 13 shades, fragrance-free, and transfer-proof. That transfer-proof has me wondering there. And then the Glowish Cheeky Vegan Blush Powder for $21. A velvety blush with a marbled formula that gives a natural, fresh face flush of color with a soft, focused glow. Infused with antioxidant and skin-loving ingredients, blah, 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 blah. We already read that stuff already. Charming Cherry, Berry Juicy, Caring Coral, and Healthy Peach for $21. And then the all-over face powder is $31. Oh, the face powder brush for $31. All right, let's look at these. The brushes, I felt them in store before, not these ones specifically, but the Huda ones. And I'm just like, they're fine. I think for being synthetic brushes, though, they're a little bit too expensive for the quality that I feel that you're probably getting. Just like, it doesn't feel like weighty or anything. Like, I compare basically everything to my BK brushes now, because they're like the best synthetic formula, the best synthetic brushes, not formula, that I currently have. And basically the best ones that I've ever had. So I compare everything to those. So like the pressed powder, I'm curious because the transfer proof, like, they look cute, but they're also, like, dual fiber types, and I usually don't like those type of brushes. I thought we were going to get highlighters, but I guess not. But look at these blushes. Those blushes look so pretty. I'm so here for that. Oh, shit! Patty Alonso's here! Hey, girl, hey! The queen of fucking eyeshadow looks right there. Hey, girl! Let's see. Red bell pepper will give you all the color. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't have red bell peppers on my face. I can't. I mean, I'm curious about these. I want them. So I'm probably going to get them. I'll probably start with one shade. Make sure I like it. How are we feeling about this highlighter? I think it might be a little bit too light for me. But I'm here for it with this one. What do we think? She glowing. She definitely glowing. I need to, like, touch up my eyeballs, but I'm going to spray my face. The Desi Skin. I'm almost out of this already. I went through that so fast. So this was the one. I used the shade Coral Rose today, if you guys were curious. The blush, it's pretty. It's fine. The highlight is the standout for me. But it's because I like a really blushy looking cheek. I'll keep trying it. The highlighter, though! The highlight, though! Okay, what do we have next? Oh, I think the next one. Oh! Bitch! Glam Light showed up and was like, oh, Britney's gonna spend all her fucking money here. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they said. I'm convinced because, first of all, they're dropping the Happy Hour collection. Could not think of a better collection for me because who doesn't love Happy Hour? And then they first dropped this color story and I'm just like, yup, take my money. So this is the Dirty Martini palette. I gotta go through this. It's so good. 15 dazzling shimmers and buttery mattes. Like, I really do like the Glam Light formula. That's another reason why I'm so excited about this. But I'm like, look at this shit. It's... Glam Light is just over there crushing it. Like, I think this is going to do so well for them. I'm so excited. And I'm like, okay, but how many palettes are they going to do? So this one, I'm just like, yup, love it. Love the color story. Love the variety of the textures. Yes. Bitch, is it a palette I'll use all the time? No, but I don't care. Because... beautiful. And their metallic formula is really, really nice. It almost has like a Super Shock texture to it, but it's better in my opinion. So that was the first one that they dropped. And then they're like, oh no, we're not done yet. And then they dropped this collection. Or this palette, because this is like a whole collection. Oh my god. Tracy! You shady bitch. She said, oh, we want that Scott Barnes tea. I'll summarize it really quickly. Thank you so much for the super chat. Scott Barnes had a site-wide sale yesterday. And it didn't apply to site-wide. And people were big mad. Which is valid. Because don't say it's site-wide and not be site-wide. Like, that's just... You're just asking for trouble. But that was the tea with Scott Barnes. So then, number 2, this is the wine palette. 15 shades with 2 duochrome shimmers. I love it. I'm just like, yup. As soon as I saw these, yup, take my money. Mm-hmm. Take my fucking money. Let me just give you an IOU right now. That's as good as money. I'm so ready for this collection. So, first saw those ones. I'm like, all right, sick. Love it. Love it so much. Let me scroll through the pictures so you guys could see it. I don't completely love the packaging on this one. But I'm not going to bitch about it because I really like the color story. Like, I feel like it could have been done better. Especially since Glam Light does, like, the, like, how they've done, like, the sprinkles and the sparkle in their palettes. Like, if they did, where if you, like, turn the palette, like, it looked like wine was floating, that would have just made it even better. But it's fine. I'm not going to get nitpicky over it. So that was the second palette. And then, as I was putting all of my shit together, I saw Motivate the Earth posted this today. And I'm like, how many palettes are we going to have here? How many are we going to have? But I'm here for it. This is the Chocolate Martini. September 30th at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's what, 10 o'clock Eastern Time? I'm so here for it. This one's definitely more on the neutral side, which I'm all about that life. Like, I'm telling you, they made 3 palettes that I would be squealing over like a little girl. And I'm excited. And I want them. It's coming in the bottles, though! Patty, I know. She's like, how dare they? How dare they get that wrong? I know, but I'm still not mad at it. I just think these are so cute. I love it. I'm excited. I'm probably going to get all of them. Not that I need them. But I think the one I'm most excited about is probably the green one. Just because I really love green eyeshadows, for one. But I think just the overall, like, look of it looks truly stunning. Mm-hmm. So cute. Let me scroll through the pictures of these. So I think they're all dropping at the exact same time. Since going live right now, have they posted any more? Yeah, the green is definitely the best in my opinion. It's so cute. I love it. Patty. Why is it purple though? But that one's cute. I want to see better pictures of that one though. But yeah, Glam Light out here taking all of my money. So video probably coming on those pretty soon. When that'll be, I'm not really sure because I'm like drowning in palettes and I'm about to be drowning even more in palettes. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. And then I hope everybody brought their popcorn. Actually, somebody had DM me and they're like, oh, I'm bringing my marshmallow for this roast. I'm like, wow, I gotta use that in real life now. So we first saw this. Okay, we first saw... I can't help but laugh at this point, because fuck. Alright, we saw Jaclyn Cosmetics teasing swatches, and it was a collaboration. So naturally, I mean, as you would imagine, like, Jaclyn Cosmetics has her own brand. Like, oh, she's gonna do an eyeshadow palette. She's gonna do a collab. Awesome. Love that for her. And then, I'm like letting you guys take over from here on out, because I know you guys are gonna tear this way more than I'm going to. Did y'all know that they're gonna do another collab with Morphe? Like, go Jaclyn. Go Jaclyn collaborating with another brand when you have your own fucking brand. Like, that's when you know you got too much fucking money. I fucking can't anymore. Like, I'm sorry, if you buy this shit, you're a part of the problem. Honestly, though, okay. Let's just look at the palette. If you've purchased a Jaclyn Cosmetics and Morphe palette, you've probably bought this like 4 times over by now. Like, chick really sold her soul to Morphe. I'm just saying, because damn, like, how do you have your own brand and not focus on your own brand? I truly, like, I get it, contracts, but you wonder why. You wonder why people got shit to say, because it's just redunculous. It's so bad. Like, the packaging, so bad. Like, why would you put your fucking name on this? I could rip this to shreds, but I'll choose not to. Oh my god, this is everything. Actually, you know what? I saw that Trendmood commented that. Hold on, let me scroll in the comments, because I saw Trendmood responded to somebody's. And it said something along the lines, I'll have to, like, open all of them. It said something along the lines of, Jaclyn said she will not do eyeshadow products with her brand because she can't come down on the price. I'm sorry, then why did you make a makeup brand? Like, why didn't you just stick doing all your shit with Morphe? Like, and excuse me, like, isn't Morphe your fucking parent company? Like, not Morphe technically, but what is that, Forma Brands? Like, bitch, yes you can, but you're probably in contract when you can't, but I'm not gonna speculate. This is just like, I fucking can't. It's just, it's laughable at this point. It's just like, honestly, I get it if people buy it because it's like, it's a good price for decent quality, but even now, like, I don't even know how the quality is of Morphe anymore, because that was, like, the main reason I stopped purchasing Morphe, was because the quality just dramatically declined. And then I just prefer other brands. But it's just like, what the fuck? Let's see, because she can't afford to really set her own brand. It can't be, like, an afford thing, which, like, the only thing that makes sense in my mind is she is legally bound to a contract, where it's like, whatever. But it's like, you wonder why people say the shit that they do, because she makes it so easy to criticize. It's like, what? Honestly, does anybody believe that bullshit? Like, oh, I can't do eyeshadow palettes because I can't bring the price down. Like, stop acting like your shit is the most affordable makeup on the market. Thank you so much. But it's just, it's so stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't see other brands out there saying that shit. Like, you set your prices at what they are, and if people buy them, they buy them. If they don't, they don't. Okay, cool. But I'm so confused why she feels the need to say, like, oh, I can't match their price. Like, what other brand gives a flying fuck about matching their price to Morphe? I would happily, like, okay, if she didn't have so much, like, controversy and so much bullshit, I would have been willing to give this brand another try, especially for eyeshadows, like, and I would happily pay more money. But it's, okay, whatever. If that's her prerogative. But damn, it's just like, it makes no fucking sense. Cheap because they're made in China. Like, that doesn't bother me because there are a lot of eyeshadow formulas that I really do like that are made in China. So that aspect doesn't bother me at all. It just, the only thing that makes sense is a contract. Like, she must have signed a contract before, like, years before, or since Forma is her parent company. Maybe it's something in their contract that she can't make palettes, but that still doesn't make sense. Like, why would you sign that? I don't know. But everybody runs their businesses differently. Like, that's her prerogative, but damn, I'm just like, I'm so shocked that people are still like, oh my god, yes, queen, like, slay, I love this. Like, I love neutral palettes, and I'm still just like, nah. Nah. People will still buy it 100%. Like, there's people out there that, I mean, groundbreaking I know that don't care about YouTube shit and drama and all that stuff. Like, I know for a fact that people will still buy this, but it's like, it just further solidifies, like, what a fucking joke it is. It makes it too easy, right? It makes it too easy to criticize. But then again, it just comes down to, if you're interested, it's launching. A palette with 12 neutral shades, 6 shimmery, and 6 mattes, $18. Like, okay, the price, it's a good price point. Okay, cool. It'll be probably available in Ulta, but it's just like, you're not even doing anything different. Like, we've seen neutrals in all of your palettes. How many times? Like, we saw a neutral palette, didn't we, in the Vault collection? Like, I don't know. It's just grasping at straws at this point. But you know what? Back in the day, I was a Hillster. I was a fucking stan. And I would have bought it back in the day just because it had Jaclyn Hill's name on it. So I get it to a point. But then again, damn. I'm just like, why? Catface Beauty said she probably signed a non-compete in regard to the eyeshadow. I would not be surprised at that. Which it's like, okay, whatever. That's not our business. We'll just carry on and shop other brands. At least I will. I was just like, wow. Because I think I missed the memo that she said she would never do eyeshadow palettes. But it's like, it's such a damn shame. Like, okay, take aside the drama. Like, it's such a shame because I feel like she would do such a good job. Like, I feel like she would do such, like, a good color story because, I don't know, like, she always is so talented. She's always been so talented with makeup and everything. It's just, like, it just makes me laugh seeing, like, she has her own brand that's supposedly so successful, and then we get this. Pukey browns are her thing. I get it. I totally get it. I would rather put cooling on my eyes than buy this shit. Morphe said, sign, bitch. For realsies. For realsies. Yeah, Josephine, that's exactly where I was just like, wow, revolutionary. A Jaclyn Hill palette that's neutrals. Oh my god. Yup. I'm so curious, like, okay, I'll be so curious that if there is one and it does run out, if she starts doing eyeshadow palettes, because that would be laughable. Because then it'd be like, oh, now you can do them? Like, I think that's just what it is for me. It's like, I hate people that aren't honest. Like, even if you have, like, an NDA and you can't disclose it, just don't fucking say anything. Like, don't pay any mind to it. Don't address anything. But it's like the constant bullshit that we keep hearing over and over and over again. It's like, do you really think we're that fucking dumb? Do you really think? But who knows? Maybe I'll choose to be optimistic. Maybe that is the case, but it's just interesting to say the least. So, what do you guys think about this week's new makeup releases? Because, I mean, there's some that I'm really excited about, and then there's others that I'm just like, it's fine. Like, I'm kind of here for it, kind of not. And then other ones I'm just like, nah. I mean, as usual. Well, I think the ones that I'm most excited about this week while I'm finishing up my makeup look, definitely those Glam Light palettes. Definitely the Wayne Goss. What else? I feel like those were like the top 2, right? Oh my god, I forgot how good this palette is. Such a good formula. Beautiful. I was really excited about the BK collab with Angie. So exciting. Oh shit, my chat got stuck. I'm like, wait, why are you guys not talking to me? You are, I'm just not keeping up, damn it. Oh, let's see, she's coming out with a palette within her brand next year. She said it on her stories today. So which is it? Is it you're not going to make palettes because you can't compete with the price, or are you just not making palettes because you can't? Because you signed... And it's like, there's nothing wrong with admitting, like, you signed a contract. Like, that's where it's just, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you're going to address something, address it with the truth. It's not that complicated. I don't know. But especially if, like, she once said, like, I'm not going to do eyeshadows because I can't compete with the price, but then you're going to do palettes later. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That's like saying, oh, I'm not going to start my own brand because I can't compete with this other brand. Do you think Tom Ford said that? Do you think all these luxury brands, Hermes, Dior, like, do you all think that they said that? They're like, nah, we're going to set our own prices, and if you don't like it, don't fucking buy it. I don't know. It's just, this is like the business owner in me. It's just like, it's not that hard to just tell the truth. It's really not. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Wayne Goss for me. Nicole, why are you yelling at me? Oh, Vive, duh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I forgot. Forgive me. Forgive me. Yes, of course, Vive. That's the number one. If I don't get anything else, it's the Vive. My apologies. That's why she was yelling at me. Patty, we will be expecting that 5 looks. 5 looks. We'll be expecting that video. Thank you so much. Everybody hold her to that. She's so stoked about that Jaclyn palette. Come through, sis. We want it. The video we're all asking for. I'll be expecting that in 3 to 5 business days. Thank you so much. I fucking can't. Oh my gosh. Did you get your the Pat McGrath palette yet? I'm so back. Okay, let's talk about that really quick. What about MAC? What about MAC? Who's MAC at this point, honestly? Did you guys purchase the Celestial Odyssey collection? Because I'm so torn. Like, I'm actually watching videos on that. Because, like, I watched Morgan Turner's video already. I'm just, like, I feel like I'm leaning towards I'm not going to get it. Because I'm really unimpressed, to be quite honest. It's just, like, it's nothing super spectacular in comparison to, like, some of these other launches that we're seeing. But I don't know. I'm, like, so torn because I'm, like, I kind of want it, but I kind of don't. So I think I'm going to end up not getting it because, like, I'm already having bad thoughts about it. Like, why is it even a thought in your head, Brittany? It doesn't make no sense, but it's, like, the back and forth game. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I hope so. Because this palette fucking deserves... This palette deserves to be permanent. I wonder if Sydney Grace will make this palette permanent. Because it's so beautiful. I mean, I always talk about Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and this gives me similar vibes. Like, I think I had to work with it a little bit differently because of the brushes that I used today, because I don't remember having to, like, keep building and building this much, but I'm also using new brushes for my collection as well. So, that's just kind of one thing, I guess, to note. But it's like, I wonder if they're gonna make this permanent. Because if you missed out on the Tiny Marvels, it's truly gorgeous. I love the eye looks that I get out of this one. MAC times Whitney Houston? What? Hold on. Who posted that? Is it on Trend Mood? Hold on. I'm site searching now. Oh shit. Okay, I'll feature this, I guess. Hold on. I gotta take down. Same. MAC announces a makeup line with Whitney Houston's estate. Something she always wanted to do. This better be fucking good. This better be MAC Mariah Carey 2.0. And if it's not... people are seriously going to be big mad. Like, they can't be half-assing this. We cannot be having no tempting fate with a Whitney Houston collection, okay? They need to call up Mariah Carey because supposedly when she did her collection, she was so, like, meticulous. Like, they need to have somebody like that approving this shit for a MAC Whitney Houston collection. 'Cause damn. This better be good. The quality better be good. The packaging better be fucking everything. And if it's not... damn. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm really mad at MAC for that. Really pretty but no payoff. Listen, that Tempting Fate collection was tragic. It was horrible. Like... that's in the running for the worst palette of 2021. That's how bad it is. Like, if you contemplated that collection. I know it looks super beautiful and super aesthetic and everything, but do not recommend. It's awful. So disappointing. Like, I even dedicated a TikTok to how bad it was. Shameless. Let's see. I hope Whitney collab is better than what they did with Aaliyah. I know. Yeah, because even that one was just like... I almost forgot that they did that. That's how uninspiring, I guess it was. That's probably the best word to explain it. It's just like, when they're collabing with such icons, like, you gotta come through. You gotta do it. So I'll wait to see. We'll probably feature this in a future video, but look at that eye look, though. So beautiful. Yes! I still don't love... I'm like, there's something that I'm just missing right now. I need to add, like, a little bit more depth. What do you guys think? No weird packaging, Cruella. The Cruella collection. I'm still waiting, you know, I'm still waiting for that Disney 50th anniversary collection. That would be everything. Like, why are we not getting anything like that? I'm so surprised, too, because I think the 50th anniversary is coming up in, like, 2 weeks. Actually, probably less than that now, because I forget that September is almost over. Oh my god, time is, like, flying by. Especially with working on the bar so much now. I'm just like, oh my god, where did September go? It went by so fast. Wedding season is finally almost over as far as, like, filming goes, so I'll have more time for editing, thankfully. Let's see. I'm seeing what you guys are saying in the live chat. Oh, you guys are talking about Mel. I know, it's so sad. So crazy. Like, I was, like, so surprised today. But you know what? Remember the joy that she brought to everybody. You know, because she was such a bad bitch. Such a badass. I loved watching her. She was one of my favorites for such a long time. I'm just finishing up this glorious look right now. What do we think? Do we love it? Do we hate it? I know it's like the same type of look that I always do, but it's fine. But we gotta do a lip real quick. Lip before we go for the day. Okay? I see there's 228 people watching. I think we had the most people watching today. So, I would love for you all to come through and like the video and subscribe if you're new. Oh, let's see. Click lip line. I think I need to get... I don't need to get them filled again. I want to get my lips filled again, I think. This is the Vive lip liner. I think this is the shade Brat. Hold on, bear with me. Entertain yourselves for a brief moment, and then we'll use Mel's lipstick for the day as a nice little tribute to such a beautiful woman. Let's see. Hold on, I want a deeper one. Hold on. Here, we'll just use Scott Barnes. I think this is Naomi. Because her lipstick, I remember, was very light. How we looking so far? Why do I feel like the Glam Light palette... Oh, the purple Glam Light you already have in your collection? Because it's like, honestly, what don't most of us have in our collections at this point? We're all so addicted. I'm really trying to hurry up this lip right now for you guys. I think this is the first time that I finished, like, with all the new makeup releases so far ahead of my makeup. This is where I'm like, are you guys sure you still want me to do my makeup while doing these videos? Alright, let's use the Christian Audette times Mel Thompson lipstick. This is in the shade Beauty. I got this a few years ago. And then I'll have to just blend the line because, again, this lipstick's very light. So I like to almost do like an ombre sort of a lip. Oh my god, the puffin lipstick was so pretty. I didn't end up getting it because this formula wasn't honestly my favorite, but I've always kept it because it was her collab. And now I'm so glad that I did. Alright, we gotta blend out that bottom lip because she looking a little dark down there. And I got a pimple right on my lip line. Love that. Let's see. You love to get ready with me? Yes! I was in Costco and I spent... Oh, I know. Yes, bitch. I'm just reading Tammy's comment. Tammy, did you post the... You know how you're doing like the creator shout out? Did you post it today? Because I missed it if you did. Because I'm pretty sure you post it in these videos, right? Alright, so there's the Christian Audette Lipstick and Beauty. And then, of course, we're going to do a gloss. We're going to use the Vive gloss in Lip Dew. I don't know if I've even shown this on my channel yet. Let's see. Yes, Josephine, I did get the new Kaleidos. I just got them the other day. I did swatches on my IG story the other day. But yes, they sent me the whole collection. And then some for a giveaway. So there's that. Oh! Let's see. The shade is so different for you and I'm living for it. Yes! I know. I usually don't go like this nude with lipsticks. But for today... Because when I apply this without a lip liner, I'm just like, nah, it is not for me. Which is why I don't wear it often. I'll swatch it for you guys just so you can see what it actually looks like by itself. Very, very light for me. Because I usually wear like a pinky nude lipstick. That's, I feel like, what I always go for. But there's a time and a place for this. Let's do a quick zoom so you guys can see the finished look. Without lashes, of course. That highlight is just like, bam, bitch. I'll probably pop on lashes for the pictures, but here's the makeup look for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for bearing with me this whole time. Again, I hope you guys loved the look that I did with the Tiny Marvels palette. I'll still use this on my channel here and there, but I'm so grateful that I actually did pick this palette up and I have it just as like a little reminder, you know? So, other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm going to give myself one more spray. And then, if you guys are new, I would love for you to subscribe. Turn on your notifications because all of my videos are live. Sign up to be on the Hot Mess Express because that's what you're signing up for. I'm going to finish my wine. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye!